Oh, yes, up, people. I gotta say one more thing. This part two of Seattle versus the Eagles. I had to say one more thing. This part two because the final thoughts of Seattle versus Eagles coming up after the game over. So this is my part two, and the final thoughts of the Seattle versus Eagles coming later after the game over. So let me get my part two real quick. Like I said, my last video I was talking. I was talking about Seattle. I don't believe that Eagles could score like more than 20 points on Seattle. So I believe Eagles only gonna score 21 points on Seattle. One by a field goal, kick by a field goal, we get 24. That's it. But I don't see them scoring more than 21 points on the Seattle defense. Uh, it might not even score 21. They might be score 14 points. They might only score 14. You see what happened to 49ers. You see what happened to 49ers, though. They only scored 3 points. You see Cardinals game. Cardinals ain't scored that much points either on Seattle. Only person that scored a lot of points in Seattle this year was the Chargers. The Green Bay. No, not Green Bay. Green Bay got blew out by the Seattle. The only person and they shut the Green Bay down. They shut the Green Bay down. They shut Green Bay down. They shut down the 49ers. It's going to allow them 3 points. So they shut so many teams down and allow them that much points. But then again, Cowboys scored more than 20-something points on Seattle. That's the crazy thing. I was shocked that Cowboys scored at least like 28 points. They scored in Seattle, I think. They scored 28 points on Seattle. I think like 28 or 27. I don't know. 29. I don't know. I forgot. I know they scored more than 20 points on Seattle defense. That's the crazy thing that got me. But that's why I said that I can't say that. I know people saying, how can Eagles score 24 points? Really? And that's too high? Yeah, I know it's too high. I know Seattle got great defense. The defense allowed like at least 17 points, like at least like they allow like every game they allow like at least like 14 points a game. They allow people score 14 points a game, average 14 points, or you could say less. But mostly 14 points. The highest somebody get 14 on each Seattle mostly, or 24 or 21, 21. That the highest they get on Seattle, 21 or 17. They really don't score that much points all over Seattle defense. They don't score crazy. They don't score crazy. They do score crazy because they run the game, because they running back play great, because they running back play great, and they tight end play great, and their defense play great. And only time they play that good because they off of turnovers, like Russell Wilson do intel or some Russell Wilson fumble or somebody off of turnovers, they score a touchdown. Seattle defense most off of turnovers are like you said. I say they have a great running game and the tight end play great, and just they throw screen pass and throw across the chalk pass and take down the field real slow. But any of the Broncos couldn't score a lot of points on the Seattle. I think Broncos only scored 17 on Seattle, didn't they? Yeah, they only scored like 17 points on Seattle, didn't they? I know they only scored like 2 touchdowns on Seattle. 2 touchdowns. The Broncos offense only scored 2 touchdowns. Then everybody said, you think about like how can Eagles score that much more? How can Eagles score more than score a lot of points? And Broncos couldn't do it. Most of them great offense could do it. But Chargers did it. But Cowboys did it. That's how I said Eagles got hope. I believe Eagles could score 24 points. But I don't believe they're going to score more than 24 points. But I believe they're going to score 24 points on the freaking I see Eagles score at least 21 points or 24 points on the Seattle. I see Eagles doing that because when they play against 49ers, they score at least 24 points, didn't they? I think they scored at 21. Yeah, they had 21. Because remember, they needed to get that touchdown and made 28, I think. But they had 21 against it. I think they scored 21 points against the 49ers. Because it was close to the end zone. They had to pick the game away, but they couldn't do it. Because Seattle, I think the score is 21-24. They lost. I think the Eagles lost. I think the Eagles had a chance to score that touchdown, make 28 to put the game away. I think they had a chance to score a touchdown, put the game away, but the Eagles couldn't do it. They had a chance to put that game away. And remember, Eagles score at least like how much points they had against the Cardinals. I know they had like 28. How much points they had against Cardinals? I forgot. I know they had like 20-something points against Cardinals. They scored at least like 20-something points on Cardinals. They had 24 against Cardinals. They had 24. The Cardinals scored that touchdown at the end. It made 28-24. I think Cardinals scored a touchdown at the end. I think they was beating Cardinals 21-24. I forgot the score. Well, I know they was beating Cardinals. The Cardinals scored that touchdown at the end. Eagles had like 24 points on Cardinals. 27 points. Something I forgot, but I know they had 27 points on Cardinals. And they had the chance. They had to win this game. They had the chance to win the game because they did score on Cardinals defense before. I'm not gonna say Cardinals defense good. It's great. So I can't say that you cannot score 24 points on Seattle defense. People did it already this year. Scored more than 27 points on Seattle defense. So but that was early in the season. People say that's early in the season when Seattle was their self, but they now need back to their old selves. But I can't say that. I believe that somebody could score more than 20 points. I believe you could score 24 points on Seattle defense or more than 24 points, at least 28, because the Cowboys did it. So I can't believe that you can do it. Eagles got a good defense, good offense too. So they got a great running back, and they got some good tight ends and wide receivers. So I believe that Eagles could do it. Eagles could do it. Score 24 points on the Seattle. Or 28, you never know. But I don't see Eagles scoring more than 20 points on the Seattle this game. I don't know. I don't see them scoring more than 20 points. But I see at least scoring 24 on the Seattle. I believe they could score 24 in Seattle. So I see Seattle scoring at least 24. I need Seattle to score 24 too. That Seattle limit is 24 or 21 points. Seattle's 21 points. That is Seattle limit. They could go up to 20 some points, but they scored 28. They 28. I mean that Eagle defense played bad in the game, but I don't see that happening. But I see at least Seattle get at least 24. But the Seattle did score some more than 27 points already with that. They did against the Green Bay. They did against the Green Bay though, but it wasn't. They did against the Green Bay, but the Green Bay defense not that great, so I can't say that. So I can't say defense can't get scoring more than 27 points because Washington scored more than 27 points on Eagles before, I think. The other team they play against, the Panthers, they scored at least 21 points on Eagles. So I really can't say Eagles defense. You can't score a lot of points on Eagles defense. Eagles defense not that great. You could score a lot of points on Eagles defense though. Eagles got some great good defense, but I think you can score more than 20 points on Eagles defense. I think Seattle could, but I don't know if Seattle could do it. Because Seattle don't got no offense really. Their offense not that great. Their offense is decent and good, you could say. But they're not that great. Seattle defense. Seattle offense not that great. Their defense is great. The reason why Seattle won that Super Bowl because of their defense, not because of their offense. Because their defense set the offense up to great spots of the field, good field position to score. So I can't really say that Seattle offense are great. Their offense decent. Russell Wilson, good quarterback. And then running Marshall Lynch, the great running back. So, but the offense just decent because they ain't got that many good wide receivers and tight ends, you know. So that's why you say their offense decent. They can at least get like 27 points a game, you know, on somebody. But 27 points a game is pretty good, but it's not. I don't know. It's good. It's good though. It's good, but it's not good all the time. Not good. The bad thing is if Seattle defense played bad. I think if Seattle defense played bad this game, played bad, and Eagles scored 28 points on Seattle, I think Seattle gonna lose. I don't see Seattle scoring more than 24 points on Eagles. I see Seattle only scoring 20, 21, or 24 or 17 on Eagles defense. But that's it. But other than that, I don't see Seattle scoring more than 20 points on Eagles defense. So like I said, Eagles have a great offense. The offense played great. Eagles scored like they did. Cowboys scored 31 points on Seattle defense. If they score more than 20 points on Seattle, Eagles gonna win this game. If they score like more than 20 points on Eagles, like 24 or more, they're gonna beat the Seattle. You know, they're gonna beat Seattle. 20 and more, they're gonna beat Seattle. I think that's how Eagles got to beat Seattle. 24 and more. I think Eagles at least need to play score 24 points to have a chance of beating Seattle or more. You know, because I don't see them really winning like with 17. I don't see that. I see Seattle because I see Russell Wilson because if they score 17, I believe Russell Wilson will get 20 points. Going to kick a field goal, win it by field goal, and be 20-17. You know, or it will be 24-17. Because I don't see. Like I said, Eagles offense got to play great. They got to at least score 24 points or 20 and more to beat Seattle. The Eagles got to do that. All Eagles defense just got to play good. They got to allow shut down their defense. Then they might have a chance. They don't got to score that much points. Their defense play good, but still, I still think I don't trust the Eagles' freaking defense. I think they need to score 24 points and 24 and 20 points and more 24 and more to beat the Seattle. So, all right, peace out, peoples, man. But yeah, I said Seattle got that. The mighty Seahawks defense is great. So Seattle, Eagles got the biggest test. Eagles got the biggest test right now. The Eagles can beat the Seattle, then they can prove it. But then again, you know, with the East Division, they never get too far from they play peoples. They never get too far from the division. It always got to be a tiebreaker at the end with with that. It's so crazy how it happened. It always got when Eagles have a great game last week, the next week they gonna lose. The Eagles really never beat a great defense, beat a great team yet. Beat a good team yet. Eagles really never beat that many good teams. They lost again. They got blew by Green Bay, and they lost against Cardinals. So basically, you see what happened to Cardinals at the end when they scored. So I don't trust Eagles defense in the second half because their secondary playing so bad in the second half. So they might be another Cardinals thing. You see how to score at the end on Eagles defense. That's why I said Eagles at least got to score 28 points, 24 points to beat the Seattle. So they have to. And their defense got to play great. And the defense play. If the Eagles defense doesn't play great in the second half, they're going to lose against Seattle. I believe Seattle could run down the field and clock management and take down the field because that's how Seattle need to win their game too. They got to take it. Russell Wilson got to take the over. Russell Wilson can't take over the game, but Russell Wilson got to play great. You know, Marshall Lynch got to play great, and Seattle defense got to play great. They got to play like that defense they played against the Broncos. So they can't allow the Seattle can't not allow McCoy to have a great game, or don't allow McCoy to have a great game. Don't allow Sanchez to make blitz Sanchez. They got blitz Sanchez to make Sanchez make mistakes. Though they make mistakes and turnovers. They gotta create turnovers. Seattle do. You know, they cannot let McCoy go off in that game. You know, they cannot make sure the linebackers make sure they shut down McCoy and Scrolls. They shut down them two guys, they can win the game. They shut them two guys down. They shut Eagles and McCoy down and Scrolls and put all the shoulders on Sanchez. Make Sanchez take over the game. They're gonna lose. You know you don't want to put the game shoulders on Sanchez because Sanchez gonna freak and Eagles gonna freaking lose. Trust me, it's gonna have. It's gonna be pick off city and fumble everything. You know, so they gotta make sure they shut down the running game and shut down the running game, shut down Scrolls, and make sure their tight end doesn't go off. Eagles got to go off. So they got shut. The freaking Seattle gotta play great defense. They want to win this game. Seattle at least got to score 24 points. Or very less, or 21 or 20, or 24. Out of them two, Seattle got scored. And defense got to play great. I don't see Eagles. They at least got Seattle at least got to score 24 points, at least 27 or 24, or just play great defense if they want to beat the Eagles. They don't beat the Eagles. They gotta make sure Eagles gonna get. They gotta shut down Eagles. They gotta make sure they shut down Eagles defense. They gotta shut them down. They gotta shut down Eagles off a running game. Make sure Eagles gonna have it. Make sure McCoy don't have a good game on Screws. Shut both of them down. Make sure they don't get more than 100 yards. Get like 50 yards, 40 yards rushing. Make sure shut them down. Put all the hands in Sanchez hands. And I bet you they're gonna lose the game. They do that. Put all the pressure on Sanchez. Sanchez not good at pressure either. Sanchez just like Rumble, he's not good at pressure. If they put all the shoulder on his hand, they're gonna lose. They gotta give Sanchez pressure. Get in Sanchez face every time. Blitz him. You gotta blitz Sanchez. Blitz him, get in Sanchez face. And break through there and he hit Sanchez and hurt Sanchez. That's how you beat the Eagles. Okay? Watch the Green Bay game. They kept blitzing Sanchez and everything. And then you gotta score at least 24 points. You go off, and Russell Wilson got to play, and Lynch got to play great. Okay, I need you to score more than 28 points on Eagles or 24 points on Eagles. You got more chance to beat Eagles. You score 28 points on Eagles. I see you score a lot of points on Eagles and scoring and manage the clock, and then shut Sanchez and they shut their running, shut Eagles running game down, and make sure McCoy have a great game on goals. Shut their running game down, shut all their screen pads and stuff down. And make sure all the hands on Sanchez's hand and blitz Sanchez, get in his face and hurt him. That's how you can beat the Eagles. Okay? That's how you got to do. You got to blitz Sanchez. You cannot sit there and don't get time. Just blitz him all day and hit him. Make sure you don't get a chance to see no guy already open and blitz him all day. And Sherman got to have a great game too. And then the secondary got to step up too. So Seattle secondary got to play great too. You know? Make sure the Eagles don't get them little short passes, cross passes, or them little screen passes. Make sure don't get and watch out for their scrolls and McCoy getting open for wide receiver because they playing receiver. Shut them down too, and stop them from doing those short passes because that's how they beat Cowboys. Doing short passes down the field, taking it slow down the field, doing cross passes and all that stuff. You know, you got last year, you got Blitz Shincheck in his face. Let's watch the Green Bay game. See how the Green Bay beat the Eagles. Let's watch that game. Okay? All right, peace out, peoples. All right, bye.